Good afternoon, Blackhawk students. Today is Tuesday, November 24th, and we're going to announce some of the birthdays that are happening the rest of this week since today is the last day before Thanksgiving break. So, first of all, happy birthday today to Caden V. Looks like Gracelyn R. has a birthday tomorrow. Jace S. has a birthday tomorrow. Amariana P. has a birthday on Thursday. And Zamir E. has a birthday on Friday. And then Mrs. Van Hagen in our building has a birthday on November 25th, which would be tomorrow, Wednesday. So happy birthday to all of you. I hope that you get to celebrate and have a good time with your families. Celebrations that we're going to share today all come from third grade again. Mrs. Davis shares that Deshaun has been working extra hard on all of his work. He has turned in all his work on his continuous learning days. And she says that Janiyah has logged onto the Google Meet and has begun working hard on her work. Good job, kiddos. Keep it up. From Mrs. Gephardt, she shares that all her B-Day students that have access to the internet have logged on to the Google Meets and at their assigned times in order to get some testing done. So good job of getting on and joining Mrs. Gephardt. And she also shares that Alexis has been turning in all of her Google Classroom homework on her virtual day and her continuous learning day. Way to go, Alexis. Mrs. Michelson shares that she says, talk about mathematics engineer. That is Eric R. He does a fabulous job explaining the strategies and sharing iReady information with the Google Class Meets. And does a good job of sharing that. So way to go, Eric. Keep it up. Fun fact for the day. In 2019, Taylor Swift won 6 American Music Awards. And today is National Sardines Day. So if you've never tried sardines, maybe you should ask mom and dad to buy some and you could try it. But then make sure you brush your teeth afterwards because you're going to have stinky breath. All right, we're going to continue with our story to find out what happens on a turkey for Thanksgiving. If you remember yesterday, the moose and friends, the goats and porcupine and rabbit, they all found the turkey and brought him to the house and have just now presented him to Mrs. Moose. Mrs. Moose clapped her hooves. I'm so happy to have you, Turkey. Thank you, Mr. Moose. Now everything's perfect. Shall we sit? Sheep asked, heading for the straight up and down chair. Let's, Mr. Moose pointed. Rabbit here. Porcupine here. Mr. and Mrs. Goat here. And look, I brought a chair from the other room in hopes of turkey. A chair? Turkey stammered. Oh, right next to me, Mrs. Moose said. Light the candles, Mr. Moose. There were bowls of acorns and alfalfa sprouts, dried since summer. There was willow bark and cured grass and wild parsley. There were pressed leaves, thin and pale as new ice on a pond. I hope you find something here to your liking, Mr. Turkey, Mrs. Moose said. I wasn't sure of your taste. You were so kind to worry about my taste, Turkey said. I thought you'd be worried about how I'd taste. Heavens, no! Mr. Moose smiled his big tooth smile and filled everyone's cup up with cold spring water. It's so nice to have friends around the table at Thanksgiving. Turkey's wattles wobbled. It's even nicer to be at your table and not on it, he said. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. Happy Thanksgiving, Turkey. So I hope you enjoyed that story. Kind of a fun twist where the turkey was a visitor instead of the actual main item that people like to have on Thanksgiving. Students, make sure that this week you just continue to be safe. Make sure you're washing your hands, staying your distance, and making sure that you have a great holiday, because hopefully we all get to come back real soon. We miss you and are anxious to see you in person. So again, happy Thanksgiving, everyone.